Buddy, hope everybody's doing well and staying cool. So we're down here in North Carolina on vacation with the in-laws. Did a couple things in our last video. You can see we upgraded to the 12-inch rims and tire package from the 8-inch. So what I did was ordered a pair of the Bearing Buddies. These should be adequate for Harbor Freight trailers and the trailer like this old Long Chi trailer, which is from Northern Tools back in the day. I believe they're pretty much, guys, the same exact thing. These axles and hubs are a nightmare. They're metric, guys. So these are the 4-lug metric, I want to say 52 or 25 millimeter spindles. It's kind of a nightmare to find parts for. And if I wasn't so invested already, I would have swapped out to a new axle and everything. But I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be finding parts. But I believe this is the proper bearing buddy, the model 2047 for the that size hub if you have the Harbor Freight trailer. So my project today is to get the bearing buddies on, but this side here, I got to pull this hub off. There's a Zerk fitting in the back that I have to, it's broken in there, so I got to extract it and then put another Zerk fitting in there. And then I'll put the bearing buddy on and pump them up full of grease. Make sure they're well coated inside there, because we're going to be leaving probably Friday or Saturday back up to New York, which is probably like 500 plus miles. Got in the back here behind Pop's truck is the spare tire I got at Academy. So I'll have 3 of the 12-inch tires, and worst case scenario, if I blow 2 of them, I'll swap back over to the 8 inches on the side of the highway if I have to. So, all right, guys, catch up in a minute. Let's pull this wheel off. Oh, got the old Milwaukee with us, the M12 stubby. Got to bring that everywhere I go on road trips for pulling lugs off. No exception here for the trailer as well. So I'll catch up with you in a second. Stubby all set up. We're going to zip this off. You gotta forgive me, I don't have my cameraman. He's busy chasing lizards right now. All right, got the wheel off. I'm doing this one-handed, guys. Like I said before, my little buddy's out chasing lizards, so having the cameraman, he is on vacation. So you can see here real quick where I did the upgrade from the 8-inch to the 12-inch tires. You do have to raise the fenders, so I just drilled out 2 new holes and raise the fender bracket up. So I'm gonna have to pull off the center cap here. I did pack a bag with me of all the necessary tools I would need had I had to be on the side of the road doing a hub replacement, because I do have an extra hub that I found and I ordered for the trip down. So I have all my tools I need in here. So I'm gonna pull off this center cap here, which I'm probably not gonna be able to do holding one hand and the camera, but I'll get you guys back up in a second. All right, guys, got the casting nut off, got the thrust washer, got the cotter pin out. I never reuse this same cotter pin twice. Even if I just, it looks good, put another one in, guys. Don't reuse your old ones. They break or snap, or if it's a cheap quality one and that casting nut backs out, you're losing your hub on the highway. So here's what we're left with. Here's our hub. We're gonna pull this off. Here's our outer bearing. These are brand new. I just did these, so I know they're going to be, they're in good shape, I hope. I'll do a little inspection on them, though, and just slap a little more grease on it, and then when we put the bearing buddy on, pack it some more. But the main reason I'm going through all this on this side is because of this. Where are you? And in the back there is a Zerk fitting, and the fitting is broken inside of the hub. So today's mission is to get that out, which I'm hoping is not going to be a pain in the tush. I don't want to drill nothing because I have the inner bearing in there, and I don't want it to go pulling that out. So I got an extractor. We're going to try to extract this out of here, and hopefully we make out. All right, guys, we're back out. We got the hub. Just a little tip, come around. I got Evan, the cameraman, back from lizard hunting. Help me here. Here, around here, bud. Little tip, guys, always put your lug nuts on when you're working with your hub to help protect the actual stud itself, so you don't strip nothing out. I got this in the vise. It's in a hot shed, guys. It is real hot, so we're going to try to make this quick. Here's the little extractor I'm going to use to try to get that Zerk fitting out. And it's a 6mm, guys. It's an M6. So if you have a Chinese trailer, Harbor Freight, whatnot,
Long Chi,
whatever. So I'm going to try this out, guys. Wish me luck. I'm going to tap this in nice and ever so gentle, because I don't want to be extracting the extractor. And then
spin it around.
Yeah, and then we're going to put this little crescent wrench on here, or adjustable, and hopefully we got a good bite on this. You're in there, Ev?
Mm-hmm. It's hot in the shed down here in North Carolina.
We got it, guys. First try. Look at that. You got zoom in there, buddy? There's our broken Zerk fitting. You jerk. Zerk the jerk. So that worked out good. So here's the Harbor Freight has these, guys. I have a set at home. I forgot to bring them though. So you're gonna want to pick out the
this one, right?
The angled one. Remember, this is the M6 45 degree. They give you 2 of them in the kit. I want to say it's like $5. And then you're just gonna pop it right back in.
And then you're gonna just twist.
Gonna tighten it on, tighten it in. Ooh. Sorry guys, it's hot and this is kind of awkward here.
I'm saying the shed, it's a few hundred.
A few hundred would be baked. It is definitely hot. There's no ventilation in here.
105 in the shed.
Yeah, it's pretty steamy here. You know what I usually do, guys? I usually take the straight M6 first. I had to do this on my other one just to kind of clean those threads a little bit. The straight M6 is easier to get in there just to chase the threads with, kind of. And then you run that 45 in there. But we're not going to bore you with this, guys. As soon as we lost another one. As soon as we get the Zerk fitting in, guys, and we're back to the trailer, we'll get back up with another segment. All right, we got our Zerk fitting back in. We saved you the pain of watching that. We got it greased up in the back. Put the hub on. We got the outer barron.
The washer on there.
Yep, the pops here. The thrush washer's in behind here. Let me just double check and make sure, because it was
as tight as you can go.
Yep. And then we're gonna
tighten
this up. Ooh, my hands are all greasy here. Set the bearing. Set it. Just gotta go where you got some drag on it, so you know you got your bearing set.
And then you just back it off.
And then we're gonna back it off a little bit to where it can spin nice and free, right, Ev?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go too loose, and you don't want to be too tight. Let's see where our hole is. New cotter pin, guys, like we talked about. Gotta find our hole.
The grease gun's right in the front there, Jay.
All right, thanks, Pop.
Well, whatever, I'll be right back out.
You got it.
See what the boys are doing.
Ooh, this hole is tricky, Ev. I tell you, these are very sensitive, guys. Me and Evan have tried a bunch of different adjustments on here, and I could tell you for this hub, that's almost a little tight. So I'm gonna back off this just a little bit.
I mean, don't forget, we got the bigger tires now.
Yeah. Let's try that. See where we're at. I think we're in the hole there. Yep, we're there, guys. All right, we'll catch back up in a second, guys. I'll save you the boredom of watching me put a cotter pin in. We'll get the bearing buddy in the next split. Got our bearing buddy installed. It did take a little bit of convincing with the sledgehammer there, but we got it in, and now we're gonna pump it out. So zoom in here, Ev. So what you're gonna do is pump it up. My father-in-law has these, Pop has them, and he told me what I gotta do here. You just pretty much pump it up.
You should see it coming out. Probably gonna take a lot. And then just stop and see if the grease comes out of the fitting.
Up here we go.
Out.
Coming out a little bit?
The spring is, oh yeah, it's coming out of the fitting now.
Okay, yeah, don't go too crazy.
So that's
just
it?
Get it in there, and that's good.
That's it, guys.
Yep.
That's one side down. So we'll hit the other side up. I'll take the tire off. And these are the center caps here. These, what you do is they're almost like vacuum. You just push the center of the cap on like this. And I think vacuum like that. Oh, look at that, Ev. Oop. vacuum holds them on. That's pretty cool. All right. Will not lie, guys. I had a little bit of a hard time getting that bearing buddy on. Then we got a little bit heavier of a hammer and I hit it a little bit straighter and it worked out pretty well, so that was good. But that's it. Bearing buddy number 1 done on this side.
Next side should go a lot quicker.
I hope so, buddy.
Now that we got everything that we need to
Yeah, once you do it once, it shouldn't be that hard to do again. I don't think that's on too tight, but I think that's pretty good. That was on just hand tight, so. All right, so we'll get the wheel on this one and I'll jack up the other side and we'll do it all over again. Catch up in a second. The other wheel cap off here, bearing cap. These are not easy to get on, guys. This 2047 bearing on here is a very tight fit, so expect this to take a couple tries to get it right. Like it did on the other side. I mean, well, I got my cameraman in here now, so hopefully. Goodness. Oh. Here we go, guys. It takes a couple good whacks, so. Now let's make sure we got it all the way on. Bottom out. That looks pretty good. What do you say, Ev?
I'll get grease.
Got our grease fitting in here, our grease gun.
And on there is a Zerk fitting.
There is a Zerk fitting, and can you zoom in, Ev? You'll start to see that spring coming back. It'll just pop out.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. That's it. We are home. All right. Spinner. Looks good. Center cap. Ooh, flimsy hands. Center cap goes on. Push in the center. Like that. And we're done. Bearing buddies are on. What else did we do, Ev?
Oh, we put on a bigger tire.
Yeah. No, you're
one of them. And when you we also got a spare tire.
Yeah, we got our spare tire put on.
Jay, I would get a little bit of get some grease for your grease gun or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, you know, maybe when you get, you know, like the Virginia, so pull over and grease them.
Yeah, I got a grease gun there, so hopefully it'll be all set up. It's all set up and ready to go. So yeah, we'll just pop some grease in it halfway up the ride, make sure it's topped off. And that's it, guys.
Yeah,
Bearing buddies in.
They're pretty cool.